What's up? I'm Isaac. I got hit in the face by a stripper.
And I'm Nick. I'm like a fat girl in 7th grade at 7 a.m.
Welcome to the Bargoyles,
where we break down restaurants, bars,
and the chaos of stand-up comedy.
From bad Yelp reviews
to heckler horror stories,
we've got the inside scoop
and the laughs.
Yeah, I think I know from that Bargoyles podcast. Yeah.
I was gonna say I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Shout out.
Who needs therapy when you got the Bargoyles? We are about to run our friend Frank here through the gauntlet of questions here to do what we just said. Determine if he is a bar enemy or a bar friend.
Okay, this one kind of broke down into 4 sections again. It's new stuff. So
I saw last week.
Yeah, we're gonna ask like 1 or 2. This is different questions though.
Then last week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the other one, that was Love on the Rocks. That was different. So yeah. AI baby, AI. We're doing this. We're doing this.
It's me versus AI right now.
No, the AI put all this together. That's all that is. Carson, read and ask a question. Go ahead. Off that first second.
All right, let me read.
Okay.
I got to pick a good one, dude.
Read first?
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
No, I got one.
Oh, you got one. Go ahead.
2 dudes, 1 girl. Same night, same bar. Is it gay or just community service?
These are good questions. Do we know the girl?
Do they know the girl?
Yes. Actually, no. You met her that night.
If my buddy's trying to say hello to the lady, which is the respectful way of saying clap them cheeks, rearrange them guts.
Beat cheeks, eat sleep.
Yeah, I'll help out. You know what I mean? It's not gay. It's gay if we both bang her and we kiss.
Yeah. It's only gay if the balls touch, right?
No.
This is his answer, not yours.
No.
No, I was agreeing with
Draw
him.
your own lines.
I was agreeing with him.
He said, no, we can kiss, but our balls can't touch. We can kiss, totally. But our
Yeah,
balls
I don't
can't
like
touch.
that you were like, yo, tongues kissing is fucking fine, dude. What are we, homophobic?
That's the straightest thing ever,
I
dude.
the line in my fucking balls.
Also, like
don't
the
rub your
3-way
nuts
kiss
on
thing?
mine.
Oh, yeah, the 3-way kiss thing? That's weird.
Don't bang your balls off mine. Like,
What is this,
dude.
fucking pickleball? What are we
don't
doing?
smack them. Don't do that. You know what I mean? That's when it gets gay. I understand.
Right.
So no, not gay.
Okay. What's your drink order that gets you judged the most, and do you stand by it every single time?
I think my answer to a bunch of these is the drink that I'm drinking right now. It's Red Bull vodka.
Yeah.
It's-
You get judged for that, yeah.
Yeah, it's my leg is bouncing right now because of it. Totally on accident. It's either called a RBV if it's single vodka, or it's a DVRB if it's double vodka Red Bull.
I've never heard that, but I've heard RBV without realizing that's what that meant.
Yeah, because RBV just rolls off the tongue. It feels like you're getting an RBV. You're going to a con. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, dude, get in it.
RBV?
But the DVRB is like you're getting loose with it. You know what I mean? DVRB is you're going to be dancing to everybody. Like every time you cross the bar, you're going to be shoulder moving. That's the one that always gets me judged. I'll die on that hill.
Die on the hill. That's
Red
good.
Bull vodka is the best.
I feel like
good, yeah.
the Red Bull vodka, that's like the espresso martini of a white man. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll
For
tell
white,
you,
yeah, the espresso martini for white men. All right.
and I'll tell you something. I don't buy into this
10 years
idea.
ago, yeah.
I don't buy into the idea that like you can't get Red Bull and vodka because it's an upper and a downer, and your body, fucking chemical composition. Bro, we're drinking poison.
Yeah.
All right, your body getting drunk is it reacting to poison. So if you're gonna be like, don't put Red Bull in it, you know what I mean?
Fuck up.
I didn't drink this fucking thing at the gym.
It clearly works for a
drink
reason.
alcohol.
I drank at a place that we were smoking cigarettes at. What are we talking about?
But if you're going to do double Red Bull vodkas, like, why don't you just do blow instead? Like, isn't
They
it
don't
like,
sell that at the bar.
Everybody has that kind of money, man.
They don't usually sell that at the bar.
True.
You gotta know
They do sell
someone.
that at the bar. They absolutely sell
Yo,
it.
hand DC, to be honest, I feel like
Yeah,
blow is
not-
actually cheaper than drinks.
Can I get 2 lines and just a bump? Just one.
You want a lime with that? I'm good, actually. Thank you so much.
thank you.
That's not what happens in the bathrooms there? With that
Yeah, you
random
gotta-
guy
you gotta
washing
come
your
to DC
hands
more.
for
You gotta
you?
First you lick the
more,
salt,
man.
then you blow the cook, then you...
Let's go here to the next segment or
Well, the
next
what?
section here and get to 3 here. Carson, I'm picking on you. I'm being mean. No, that one's.
I got to
sucks.
pick one first, dude, you know?
Yeah, no,
Can I
I
not look
address
at them? Is it...
No, you can. Who cares? I mean, we're not asking all 10. We're just asking like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
3
The
out of
answers
it.
aren't
Yeah.
on here, you know?
No, yeah.
Well, because the answers are in my heart, Carson.
Ooh, I got one.
Okay, what do you got?
What's the smallest tip you ever left, and did you feel bad?
Ooh, no. Absolutely not.
What was the tip?
$0. Dude.
Oh,
Yo, I don't know who
What did they
needs
do?
to learn this.
What did they
You
do?
could be bad at your job as a bartender or as a server. Just because you did it doesn't mean, like, I don't understand the concept. Okay, I come from Italy, right? If you leave €2 on the table and you just spent $1,000, they're walking out behind you to give you back your 2 fucking coins. Because they're like, don't worry about it, stud. We priced it into the fucking cost. We're good.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here, I go to your bar, you cracked a beer for me. And just 20%? By default, you could be the biggest douchebag to me in the entire world, and just by default, it's like, oh, it's 25%.
25%, yeah.
What are we talking about?
Here's a button.
Yeah.
Let me stare at you while you don't push this button.
So, yeah, dude. There have been plenty of times where, like, I've been standing in a bar for 45 fucking minutes while the guy just keeps going to all the hot chicks, and just because I don't have titties, not nice titties, I guess.
Nice.
My titties are fine. Because I don't have nice titties, guy doesn't come over to chat with me. Mm-hmm. Be like, all right, dude, well, it took you 45 minutes to grab me a Bud Light, and I could have grabbed it myself faster.
Yeah.
And now he's going to write it off. He goes, oh, I don't got to go back to that guy. That guy barely tipped. We're like, yeah, well, it took you an hour to get this. Okay.
And then the very next thing I'll see is him posting on a fucking subreddit, like, today I served this fucking dude. All he did was leave me the... Yeah. Have you thought about being better at your job? Yeah. I told you guys, I used to drive 45 fucking miles to deliver you 6 pizzas, and you'd still be like, you can keep the change. It'd be like, 37 cents for Dobby?
Thank you,
Dobby has...
Oh, it's a sock.
Yeah.
You get a whole sock.
Treating it like a fucking note. You know what I mean?
Gotta go get a Coke now.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I might be able to look at the store today.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Tell me about the last time you went out, and then the next day you thought, shit, I owe somebody an apology.
I don't do that a lot.
Okay.
Because I usually, like, I don't get drunk enough to fuck everything up.
Wow, good for you.
I try not to. Yeah. I'm more of a cannabis guy. So
okay.
I'll usually, if
yeah.
I'm drinking a bunch of drinks, like, usually I'll offset it with some weed, and then, like, I will usually just follow that dragon all the way through. Mm-hmm. But
the magic.
Yeah, but, like, I'll give you just one general time. Like, we knew these girls in college that rented this apartment, and they had a bunch of steps leading out to their backyard. And then all those steps got broken throughout the year. Yeah, they're wooden steps. And then the very next year, new girls moved in, but we knew them too. They were all from our area, and they replaced the steps. And they had one party, like, right in the beginning of the semester. And the very first thing I did, Red Bull vodka in hand, was I walked down to the bottom step, made eye contact with my buddy like I am with you, Carson, and then just jumped and 2-footed, broke the thing.
Oh.
And I still have that piece of wood.
Oh, yeah.
And then it wasn't the
you
next
keep it
day.
like Sully in Monsters, Inc. You never know.
Yeah, and it was like, it wasn't the next day. It was
memory.
like, it was weeks after, but they came over for some reason, and they saw that, and they were like, oh my God, that looks just like our fucking step. And I'm like, oh my God, it is your fucking step. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So, like, I don't know if it was an apology as much as it was like, hey, if you know a good carpenter, like, you could probably put this back up.
I still got it, but you guys got to come get it.
Pop a couple nails. It'll be fine.
I'm not putting it back for you, but, you got this.
Lady, ever heard of duct tape?
Never had a wood glue, bitch? Come on. Go to
Nick,
one fucking Lowe's in your life.
So when you're done drinking at a bar or at a restaurant, are you stacking up cups, or are you just leaving shit where it looks like?
Oh. You mean like glasses?
Yeah, are you like, oh, let's move everything to the front?
Okay, because there's 2 parts of that question. Because, like, if I'm at a house party and I keep getting more solo cups, I will stack them up as high as they go. Nothing's cooler. I don't know. Lil Wayne
Beer
popularized.
snake, baby. Beer snakes.
And Lil Wayne popularized, like, 2 solo or 2
double cup.
Yeah, double cup. Like, that's cool. I don't
Sipping
know.
a double cup.
But if I'm, like, leaving a restaurant, no, because I feel like some, like, bus people don't love that. Like, I'd rather you freestyle the way you want to freestyle. You know what I mean? If you just throw all the shit into the big tub thing, cool. I don't want to stack everything and then you know what I mean? Like,
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, like,
it's an unpopular opinion we've had with other restaurant people in there, where they want to stack and make it easy. I'm like, no. Whoever is the person who's collecting this, they have their process. Whether you may
plates
think,
a different story though.
Plates are different.
Plates got to stack. Yeah.
Okay,
plates not stacking is plates not stacking is weird to me because plate stacking is like that isn't as like kind of thing. You know what I mean? If you have like 5 like pint glasses stacked up on top of each other, it's not only a foot and a half tall, but it's also very fucking.
If it breaks, it fucking breaks.
Yeah,
dude.
10 plates stacked on top of each other inside of a tub. No one gives a shit. It's just 10 plates flat as hell. You know what I mean? Like,
All right, Carson, what do you got next?
What is the dumbest flex you've seen at a bar?
DV. What is it?
DR.
Oh, DVRB. I got 13 DVRBs and I'm only vibrating a little bit. Biggest flex was it must be like 3 New Years ago. I was in Philadelphia, and we went to an open bar that, as part of the ticket, you got free hot dogs.
Okay.
So like everyone was dressed to the nines. Like you had like these women with like beautiful makeup, beautiful dresses. All these like young folks, and like they're all just funneling hot dogs down the throat. And the weirdest flex was I saw a guy like lean up against the bar talking to a chick and just be like, "You have any of the hot dogs yet?" I already had 4.
I was flexing the dog.
Yeah, I was like, do you think this chick came here with the intention of fucking Joey Chestnut? She was like, well, second best option. Dog. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? So,
I'm on number 7 myself.
Yeah, that was the weirdest flex because I didn't know what that guy, because like that guy I don't think put together in his head that there's a world after he said it. Like I don't know if in his head he was like, I'm gonna say this to this chick and then I'm gonna bang her and then I'm gonna be gone.
It, yeah.
Like, you had 4 hot dogs? What a man's man.
It's not a movie.
Because it worked out for him one time.
Never.
It worked out for him one time, and that's why he continued to say it. He goes, "You guys don't know about fucking 4 hot dog Jenny I met down at the Nats game."
That's what I'm saying.
Like, oh my
I think
God,
he saw Kobayashi and like, just saw what his wife looked like and was just like, well,
I mean, obviously,
dude,
yeah.
she must like hot dogs. She can't hate them. You know what I mean?
Outside of vodka Red Bulls, what to you is the most unforgivable drink to order at a bar?
Vodka on ice is a crazy person move. But one liquor that I never really fuck with unless it's diluted enough in the booze, like in the combination of freely drink, is gin.
I knew that was coming.
Gin? Yeah.
People just hate gin.
They do.
Gin just
They
tastes
hate
like
gin.
I don't know. I feel like
Gin's always catching strays. Yeah.
it's no. It's not that I have a problem with gin. It's just my worst hangovers ever have been on gin, and I've always kind of felt like gin's a vest drink.
Okay.
I need to be wearing a vest
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you got to feel fancy, like a fancy British dude.
Right. Whereas like I had one buddy
Like
back
a
home.
fancy British dude.
Yeah, like a Sherlock
You
Holmes
hate
type.
Beef Owens. That was the most Beef Owens sentence you've ever
fuck
said.
you, dude. I don't hate him.
But for real though, like
Yeah, sorry. I'll bleep his name out later.
no, you need to feel like you're in a Sherlock Holmes novel,
Yes, yeah.
or like
Tweed,
right after
elbow
you,
pads.
yeah, like right after you finish your gin, you're going outside to see if Jack the Ripper got another one. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's
Oh, heavens.
He's the biggest mass murderer we've ever seen. He's on 7 people.
yeah.
That's not, those are
Yeah.
rookie
Oh
fucking
heavens
numbers.
is exactly what I want to hear after drinking gin. Oh heavens.
And weren't they all hookers too? So like, are they really people? You know?
Nick, what's the next question? Let's get this man more tequila.
Christ.
Didn't we politically correct hookers? Aren't they called like they're not ladies of the night? That's what I call them.
Content creators? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, they gotta,
Content creators.
Yeah, right.
Content creators, okay?
All right. What's the pettiest grudge you've ever held against like a guest or a coworker working in the pizza?
huh?
Or corporate world, whatever.
Yeah, even the court.
Whatever's a better story. Yeah, we got 2 more
Worst,
questions.
Pettiest. There was a kid that I used to. I don't know if it's like necessarily petty, but the rumor going around was always like that he would come into the grocery store that I used to work at and piss on all the lettuce before the.
That's
before
not petty at all. Fuck that dude.
Fuck that
no.
guy,
He's a
man.
food terrorist.
No,
He said, "Look, I understood his politics, but it was just what?
It's got a bad rap.
I'm telling you, 100,000%. That's the first time that story's been on recording, without a doubt.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we used to work at this local grocery store, and I used to always I would ask him to cover my shifts, and he would be like, "I don't know if I can." I'd be like, "Bro, you pissed on the lettuce. Come on."
I'll fucking tell on you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Come on, bro.
yeah,
Jesus.
pissing on the lettuce was probably. I'm not I don't know. I'm not to say that I'm not a petty guy, but like
That's
I don't
not
know.
a petty. That's an understandable.
It's okay. It's petty in the sense that I was like, dude, you gotta cover my shift, okay? You keep pissing on the lettuce. The romaine is covered in your piss, dude. Okay,
Come on.
You're gonna get
Come
my
on.
Thursday shift. Is what
People
we're gonna go to the
didn't
movies.
wash it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not happy you didn't tell on this guy, but
Yeah, that's
we'll get to that later.
I would say this is telling on him now, but this is 15 years ago, and that lettuce has been consumed.
Oh, yeah.
All of those old ladies that live in Archibald, you have been eating piss lettuce for so long.
He's still doing it.
That sounds like a commercial. Have you had lettuce in Archibald, Pennsylvania between
Right?
the years
From
of...
the years of 2003 to
A guy with a really
2008.
tiny knot on his tie comes up. He's like, "Have you or a loved one been wronged by the piss lettuce of Archibald, Pennsylvania?" You know what I mean?
Fucking urine lettuce.
Yeah, and it was always the romaine. I don't know if it was because it was a higher water content, so it held the piss better. That's not the point, Nick. That's not the point. That isn't the point.
So it's not as soluble. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Let's get the last round of questions here before we go to vote.
Yeah,
Carson, what do you got?
Hang on, I'm trying to figure one out.
Okay, then I will go to what's something you wish you knew earlier on how to act at a bar?
Huh. Something that I wish I learned earlier about how to act at a bar is everybody there is like kind of friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never really put that together in my mind because I always
okay,
used to think
yeah.
that like the people at bars, because they're not with your group, they're
They don't
not
wanna talk to you,
necessarily
yeah.
talking to you. Yeah, they're not friendly.
No, they're so desperate for conversation.
Yeah, it's like you went to the bar. You could have drank at your house.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been sadder, but you could have drank at your house. You know what I mean?
Not that much sadder, but yeah.
No, I drank a Red Bull vodka in Isaac's basement. But I feel like, like just knowing that like people are like pretty willing to talk, because like I think you learn that more when you're a comic in some weird way, because it's like when you're a comic, you have to also get over that hurdle of just like, yeah, no, there's 19 other comedians here at this open mic. All of them are kind of as nervous or as friendly as you are. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of going to talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I knew that earlier, I would have had probably more weird conversations that would have just turned into material.
Okay.
But I've had enough weird conversations at bars. That
Yeah.
I think I hit my fill. You know what I
Being
mean?
in bars is walking material. It's too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, exactly.
Nick, what do you got?
What is the most expensive mistake you've made while drunk?
Shout out. Oh, sorry.
Something too, yeah.
Most expensive mistake we ever made while drunk.
Do you
When
have
we
a
were
DUI?
when we were in college, four of my buddies lived together with me in an apartment in North Philadelphia, and no one rented the apartment next to us. And they had a big green stone, like concrete wall in the back of their building. And so we used it as a glass bottle breaking wall.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And the most expensive
It's fun.
mistake that we ever made drunk
Let him
was...
finish the story.
Well, like, so, okay, so like...
So I get it, but I know where the
shit.
story's
Right.
going. Yeah.
And so like a bunch of our homies would always like, we all lived together and we were all friends from back home. So like if you came to visit, it would be like, yo, rite of initiation,
Go bust
throw
a
one of
fucking
our
bottle.
bottles outside this window.
Yeah.
Fire a bottle out the window, right?
Yeah,
And we
Bobby
had
Bottle's
dozens
got
of
something
people.
for you. Just go throw it. Yeah.
And we got
Bobby
dozens of people
Bottles.
doing this all the time, right?
Yeah.
And there was one time where my buddy was hammered drunk, like blinking like a chameleon drunk, where like one eye is only blinking at a time. And he tried to throw a traffic cone out a window. I don't know if you guys know how big traffic cones are and how small windows are.
Not
Doesn't
that
fit.
aerodynamic. Yeah.
Yeah, and when it's in the middle of like December, the window breaks a lot easier. So he shattered the outside pane of the window, and then we had to break the rest of the window to make it seem like there was no glass that was missing. And a long way of
clear it all
saying
the
that
way
was
out,
a $2,100 mistake because we lost our security deposit.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, but for the rest of the year, it's not like we stopped because at that point we're like, all right, we already broke this
We're already
window.
in. You're already in.
Fuck it.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah.
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 Dang.
So anytime we're in North Philadelphia, the four of us, I'll have you guys throw glass bottles at windows.
With it.
Yeah, we do that a lot. Go to North Philly. The four
We
of
got
us.
to do some
All
helium
the time.
shows up in Philly. We'll make it
All
work.
the time.
Fucking hell yeah. So yeah, we're probably gonna go to a vote here. It's 2 out of 3. What's that? No.
No, I was trying to silently talk to you.
Oh my bad. Sorry. I thought you were like, don't vote. Fuck him. I was like, yeah. Oh well, yeah.
No,
Shit.
I
Yeah.
was-
Yeah. Sorry.
Breaking kayfabe over here, man.
Did I skip your question?
No.
Okay.
What's your question, Nick?
No. Good. Keep going.
That's not a question.
Keep going.
This is the part of the show. This is bar enemy, bar friend. We're gonna go to a vote here. We have 3 of us, so it still will always be decided. Won't be split down the middle. Carson, if you could, what do you got? First, say why, and then tell me what title, bar enemy or bar friend. But why first?
It seems like, I don't know, it seems like it'd be fun to go out with, you know? Like, you're not getting too fucked up at the bars all the time. You know, you're not like you're not a menace. But I mean, and I get the no tipping thing if someone's like, because I've done that before. Like the bartender waiting there, and then like he's not even looking at me. Then all he does is pop a fucking Bud Light and give it to me. It's like,
yeah, it's like you deserve 25% on top of $9. Why shouldn't you?
Yeah, you know, like but I'd say bar friend.
Bar friend. All right. Nick, did you want to go or?
Yeah, I'll go now. So it was all heading the right direction. Everything was all cool. Like Carson said, it seemed like you could be like a really cool go out to drink. Nothing too crazy is gonna happen. You got some cool accents. You know what I'm saying? You do the Italian thing.
Real cool.
People like shit like that. But something I'm gonna hold against you probably till the end of time, although we just met, is you knew about this kid peeing on fucking lettuce, and you only used it for yourself instead of literally just telling on this
saving
fucking
the
guy.
town.
Bro.
You could have saved the town.
Like I don't come from the streets. I don't live by a street code. I will fucking tell on you. Like what the he's peeing on food.
That's crazy.
In my defense, though, if the biggest demerit I get on this entire podcast is that I didn't rat out the kid when I was 17 for pissing on lettuce, I won. We did it. You know what I mean? We worked
Here's
out.
the thing. We call that an Italian win, but that's not a Bargoyles win.
That's right.
That's not a Bargoyles win. Okay, that's an Italian win.
Yeah.
Nick, do me a favor. Go back to the questionnaire there. We actually have something here for when we are caught, when it is tied up. Go down one more segment. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, bonus. Yeah,
Lightning
right there.
round.
Okay, so lightning round. We're gonna ask you maybe two of these questions to figure out where you're gonna switch between left or right because you're in between. We got one bar enemy. We got one friend.
I'm gonna kill
So.
this. I already read the first one. I'm gonna go off.
Okay, first one. Ordering an old fashioned at a dive bar, badass or bar enemy?
Jerk off behavior.
Jerk off.
Jerk off behavior. Don't make a bartender make something at a dive bar unless it's mixing vodka in a drink.
Have you ever gone behind a bar to grab your own drink?
No. That's international waters. I can get killed over there, and they're allowed to do it.
Okay.
That's a Florida stand your ground law. You know what I mean?
I felt threatened.
Exactly.
How do you feel about people bringing their own reusable straws?
To the bar?
People do.
What the
People
fuck?
do it.
People do it,
man.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, you getting fought in my local bar. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You
Get
pull
your
out
crazy
a
straw
rubber
outta here.
straw, it's over.
Frozen drinks at a bar.
Acceptable.
Ooh.
I'm a big flavorful drink guy. I'm a big if the drink's colorful, I love a pink drink. You know what I mean? So frozen drinks, I'm on board. You know what I mean?
So like frozen, like already in a machine, or you hear them turning on the blender.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm non-discriminate. You know, if it tastes good. Dude, we grew up on drinking fucking Labatt Blue.
No, I get that. It's just
Tastes
so
like a
much.
dog's
It's
ass.
so much more work for the bartender to blend a drink in the blender than it is to just pour the slushy.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
It's so much work.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say
much
my
work.
immigrant guilt also kicks in where I'm just like, I don't want to make you work. Like, just don't do it if it takes a while. You know what I mean?
Have you ever told a bartender to just make you something and then send it back?
Never sent it back, but I do a lot of dealers' orders.
Okay.
Yeah, where like if I don't know what I want, I'll just be like, what do you like?
Dealer's choice.
Yeah,
Okay,
get
dealer's
that.
choice.
Yeah.
I think on that lightning round there, I'm going to lean towards, those are great answers. I don't work for the FDA. I'm not the food guy here. As far as a guest at the bar, you said a lot of great answers there. I'm with that. Ordering a fucking old fashioned dive is a fucking problem to me. Reusable straws, that's cool for you. I'm still going to judge you. You hit a lot of good things. I'm going to go, bar friend to me. Woo! That's 2 out of 3.
I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
if you bring a reusable straw, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to dial 911, and I'm going to call the police because you should be put in jail. Okay,
should be
no
put in jail.
reusable straws.
Yeah. Well, you got the certified. You're gonna get the nice certified bar friend sweater here. I know it's not sweater season, but it's a nice Goomba sweater. It's the black. You got the gold. I know how you guys are. You love the gold. So
I'm waiting for Carson to do the
this is your
accent,
sweater
dude.
there for
Ooh,
you.
baby.
That's for you.
Ooh, baby.
That's
Look
a
at
nice
this.
little large sweater.
Mamma mia.
In Scranton, we call these nuddies. Do you guys call these nuddies?
Hoodies? What's that?
That sounds like a
No
slur.
like
hoodie.
no hoodie. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Call that a
crew neck is a
crew neck
nudie.
sweater.
Yeah.
Call it a sweater.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned that people call them crew necks when I moved down here.
A nutty.
Yeah.
Nutty.
Oh,
Fucking
shit, yeah.
nutty.
This is
What you
educational
say?
corner part 3, dude.
That sounds like a slur.
You fucking nutty, dude. Yeah.
Jesus.
Carson's saying nutty, but he's got like a camouflage hat on. It's like, all right, dude, hold on a second. Get a little too Robert E. Lee with it. Hold on. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Philadelphia
My bad.
Tavern, the sound of many Sixers, 76ers, January Sixers. That's Carson for you. I don't know why he says shit like that. That's crazy.
man.
We will see. Oh, before, can you give your socials, please?
Yes, I'm Frankie the Worst on all socials. You can go on my website, frank-giordano.com. Catch me all over the place. I'll be headlining a spot in Oliphant, PA, July 10th. Cheap Shots. Come get your tickets in the bio, and can't wait to see you guys there.
Hell, fuck yeah. Carson, if you got any socials you want to plug.
Instagram, Cardell57.
And Nick, what did we say?
If you're not following us by now, it's on purpose.
See you guys next week.
Thanks, guys.
What's up? I'm Isaac. I got hit in the face by a stripper.
And I'm Nick.
I'm like a fat girl in 7th grade at 7 a.m.
Welcome to the Bargoyles
where we break down restaurants, bars,
and the chaos of stand-up comedy.
from bad Yelp reviews.
To heckler horror stories
We've got the inside scoop.
and the laughs.
I was gonna say I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Shout out.
Who needs therapy when you got the Bargoyles?